Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I have a special guest, my sister, sitting here instead of myself, all glammed up, doing all sorts of cute poses. I decided to create this South Asian bridal inspired look on her since wedding season is approaching. If you guys would like to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. To start off, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. My sister thought she was really funny trying to clean her ears with my brow pencil, haha. I'm just going to start off by combing out her hairs and filling her brows in. She naturally has very, very full brows, so there really isn't much work to do here. She, unlike myself, got blessed with beautiful brows, but oh well. The Brow Wiz is what I use on clients who have fairly full brows, as it is super easy to use and very quick to use. You get the job done very fast. The reason I do brows first is because I find that when it's done after foundation, especially on oily skin, the product tends to move around. And honestly, it's just my preference. You can really do either or, whatever you prefer. To prep her eyelids, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in medium. I'm also using this concealer to clean up her brows at the same time. Once I clean up the brows, I just go in with a damp beauty blender to blend out the concealer. For eyeshadow, I'll be going in with the Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions palette in medium. It's honestly such a beautiful palette with neutral and pink tone shadows, one of my absolute favorites. I want to keep her eyes very warm tone, and I don't want to go super smoky as I'm aiming for more of a soft glam look. I pretty much am just blending in a V shape and keeping the shadow more so on the outer V of the lid. Once the shadow is blended to my satisfaction, I'm going to go in with a more terracotta shade, I guess I can say, in the palette and using it to deepen up the crease. Once I apply the shadow, I'm just going to go in with a fluffier brush to blend both shades together. Using my absolute favorite blending brush, the Morphe 506, I'm going in with a deeper brown shade to further deepen up the crease. Next, I'm going in with this beautiful dark pink shimmer shade for her lid color. I'm just packing that all over the lid. Then I'm going in with a more lighter pink pearl shade for her inner eyelid. I like using brighter shades on the inside and more darker shades on the lids, as I feel it gives a beautiful gradient look and just makes the lids look bigger. Once that's done, I'm going back in with my fluffy blending brush and blending everything in together for a more beautiful, seamless eye look. For eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Liner, which is my absolute favorite. I feel like I say absolute favorite like all the time. It's like my go-to line or something, but honestly, this is like my absolute favorite because it is super, super black and just matte, and it's just such a beautiful liner. I'm just creating a thick wing liner on her eyes. She has such gorgeous big eyes, and I think it looks super pretty on her eyes. Using the Sultry palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I believe it is the Noir shade. It's the black shade in the palette. I'm just using that to smoke out her eyeliner. As you could see, I do get a little bit messy here, but that's completely fine because I'm going to be going in with a makeup wipe to sharpen out her wing. I'm not quite sure what the number of the brush is, but I will list it in the description box. But this Morphe brush that I use to smoke out my liner, and it's also a brush I keep in my kit. It's so good. It's so precise and it's so small and thin. It's so perfect for jobs like this where you want to smoke out liner when you don't want to make it too thick. I felt like the black was looking a little too dark and black, so I went in with a clean pencil brush and I just started to blend on top of the eyeliner just to soften it out a little bit. For moisturizer, I'm going in with my go-to, the Embryolisse Lait Creme Concentrate. It's in French, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what I use on all of my clients to moisturize. It is such a good moisturizer, especially for those who have dry skin. It keeps your skin super moisturized and hydrated. And for primer, I'm just gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer to further hydrate her skin. To color correct, I'm going in with the MAC Cosmetics Prep and Prime Color Correcting Duo, and I'm just going in with the orangey shade just to color correct underneath her eyes and just around her mouth. And I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender. This one in particular is by Morphe, and I love this beauty blender because of how it's shaped, and it's honestly so affordable. It's like $9 or something like that, and yeah, I would highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a really good beauty blender. For her foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Cashew. I always go in with a brush first. I apply the foundation all over her face. I know it looks super messy. It's kind of not that appealing to watch, but yeah, once I get that on her face, I just go back in with the beauty blender and I just blend it all into her skin. I am obsessed with this foundation. This is one of the foundations that I use on all of my bridal clients. It is so good, especially for people with oilier skin, but I do find that it works on normal to dry skin as well, as I do have dry skin and it works beautifully on my skin. The shade range is amazing. I believe they have 50 plus shades, and yeah, they work so beautifully, such full coverage, very comfortable on the skin, and honestly, it covers like everything. You really don't even need to color correct when using this foundation, but I did anyways. But yeah, I would highly recommend this if you guys are looking for a full coverage foundation. I would try this out. For concealer, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium for her concealer, and I'm going in with the shade Deep for her contour. I'm just applying the concealer underneath her eyes, on her chin, on her forehead, on her nose, and just around her mouth to give a little extra coverage because she does have a little bit of hyperpigmentation around her mouth. When blending, I always blend cream contour or cream bronzers first, just because in the case that I over apply onto the skin, I can always go in with the concealer and blend over it and just correct everything. I found that in the past when I do the opposite, where I blend the concealer first and then contour on top, sometimes it gets a little bit darker underneath the eyes. So this is just a tip if you guys are people that use cream contour or cream bronzer products. I'm really loving how her skin is turning out, just super bright and super bronzy. I love it. To set underneath her eyes, I'm going in with the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. This setting powder is just very beautiful. I love using this. And to set her entire face, I'm going in with my absolute favorite, yet again, absolute favorite powder. I am going in with the MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix powder in the shade NC42, and I'm just setting pretty much her entire face. To bronze up her skin, I'm just using the Fenty Stalkr bronzer, and I'm just applying that along her cheekbones, her chin, and I'm gonna avoid contouring or bronzing up her forehead just because she does have a smaller forehead and I don't want to further shrink it. For highlighter, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter. This is such a beautiful champagne toned highlighter that honestly looks great on all skin tones. And I don't know, I just think it looks super pretty on fair or lighter skin tones. It just, I don't know, as you can see, my sister is glowing. For blush, I'm just going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush kit, and I'm really just mixing all of the colors and popping that right onto the apples of her cheeks. My sister has such a beautiful like face and bone structure. She has such beautiful cheekbones. Like I love, whenever I do her makeup, I love like complexion, like just doing contour, blush, highlight, because it just looks so pretty. Oh my god, she looks good, and this is the only time she's ever gonna hear me compliment her. I'm just gonna go back into the Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions palette to complete her under eyes. And I'm going back in with the exact same shades that I used on her upper lid and just using that to blend underneath her eye. And I'm just kind of buffing the shadows and giving it a very blown out look. Instead of going in with a black liner, I decided to do a nude liner. And for that, I'm going in with the NARS, I believe it's the High Pigment Longwear eyeliner in the nude shade. Using nude shades in the waterline just really opens up your eyes. Whereas I find that black eyeliners make your eyes look a little bit smaller. Before I put on her lashes, I'm just gonna apply some mascara, and for that I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is one of my go-tos that I keep in my kit for all of my clients. And I'm just coating her upper lashes, her lower lashes, and just making sure that there is no fallout of eyeshadow or any sort of powders in there. For her lashes, I'm gonna be going in with the extension bar lashes in Your Highness. Oh my God, these lashes are so gorgeous. You guys, if you don't have your hands on extension bars lashes, especially the newer ones that came out, you are missing out. These lashes are so beautiful, super dramatic, very voluminous, and honestly super fluffy and wispy. And these are the lashes that I do use on my brides because it just accentuates the entire eye makeup. And wow, like as you can see, after I put them on, my sister's eyes are just gonna look a badang. I did use white lash glue, so I'm just gonna go in with a black eyeliner, the same liner that I use, the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner, to line her lash line and just to ensure that there's no glue that's gonna show or any sort of fallout or anything like that. I just want everything, the liner, to look super clean. And now for her lips, I'm gonna be going in with MAC Cosmetics Cork Lip Liner, Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Demand, and the Buxom Plumping Lip Cream. Anytime I apply a lip product, whether it's myself or on my clients, I always go in with a lip brush because I find that it's just so much more precise and you're just gonna do a cleaner job, especially when you're using a lip liner that is a little bit darker than the lip color that you're using. Especially on myself when I use darker brown lip liners and I wanna do like a nude lip or like a lighter lip, it's just easier to blend both the lip liner and the lip product together using a brush rather than the wand or like the applicator of the liquid lipstick. Wow, I am like so obsessed with how my sister is looking right now. This pink, soft glam, but very full. I'm saying soft glam, but it's a very dramatic look at the same time. It's looking so beautiful on her right now. And finally, to set her face, I'm going in with the MAC Cosmetics Fix Plus Setting Spray in Rose. This spray smells so beautiful. If you don't want to be basic and just get the original scent, just go for either lavender, rose, or even coconut. They all smell so good. Oh my God. Once everything is complete, I'm just going in with a beautiful magenta pink colored bindi and just adding that. I initially was intending for this to be a bridal look, and it is still a bridal look, but because my sister is married, I wanted to use sindoor to give her a more traditional look. And I absolutely love, love, love when married women wear sindoor or kungumam, and it just looks so beautiful and so cultural. And there you have it. That is the completed look that I created on my sister. If you guys enjoyed this video and are obsessed with this look just as much as I am, then please like this video, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I also have more fun collabs coming up. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!